Did either of us work in retail in our youth? Yeah, actually. One of my first jobs was at Tony's Pizzeria in Washington Mills, New York, where I was greasing pans, rolling out the dough, slicing the cheese, delivering pies, just making people happy with, one slice at a time.
Gotta love a good slice, Matt. For me, it was Bishop's Farmers Market in Guilford, Connecticut, and then on to Sling CDs at Strawberries, and then Music for a Song.
That's quite the retail resume you got there, Andrew, and I know that knowledge has served you well in your career as a prop tech founder. Hey, everybody, I'm Matt Giffune.
I'm Andrew Flint, and we're the co-founders of Occupier. We're headed to ICSC Las Vegas next week, the premier event for retail real estate. And to prepare, we're going to put our retail expertise to the test with a round of retail rapid-fire questions.
All right, let's do this, Andrew. I'm going to go first with the first question and test your retail knowledge. How many retailers do you estimate will be at ICSC Las Vegas this year?
Ooh. Matt, I'm going to go with about 725.
That's a pretty specific number. You're right in the range there. It always hovers right around 1,000. So you're in spitting distance of that one.
Next question: who do you think are the retail brands to watch right now?
Ooh, that's a really good question because there's so many awesome brands who are emerging or reimagining themselves. I'm going to go with like some of these emerging brands like Buck Mason men's apparel, Outdoor Voices for men's and ladies apparel, Van Leeuwen ice cream with that really good vegan ice cream. Dave's Hot Chicken is one that I think is on fire. I've got to try that. So that's my list, but I'm sure there's many, many more.
Don't be afraid to throw a little Viore in there, Matt.
Oh yeah, the D2C to bricks and mortar game. I love it.
Matt, a real hitter right here. Why is ICSC the premier retail event of the year?
That's a good question. Other than the sheer size of it, you're bringing together all the smartest minds in retail real estate, from developers, owners, operators, the tenants themselves, all the brokers and advisors that help these companies power their real estate decisions. So I think the size of it makes it the best. Obviously, Las Vegas is the premier spot to make deals, to party, to just have a good time. And I think what sets it apart from every other real estate conference that I've been to is that, there's really no pretenses. It's a deal-making conference. People are there to figure out how to accelerate their business, whether that's growing their store footprint or partnering with the best brokers and landlords in the market. So it's just a lot of hustling and a lot of great conversation.
Crazy to call it the Super Bowl of retail conferences, Matt?
I would say it's the Super Bowl, the World Cup, and probably the Olympics all combined in one.
Big event.
You're going to see all the stars out. What is the national vacancy rate for retail space?
I'm going to go 5%, Matt.
That's pretty close. Pretty darn close. As of the fourth quarter 2022, it had dipped to a 15-year low, just below 6%.
Woo! All right, Matt, here we go. What is the total value of the retail real estate market?
Oh, wow, that's a good question. Well, I think like commercial real estate as an asset class is like something like $30 trillion. So retail is probably, I don't know, in the US, let's call it 2 trillion.
2 trillion?
Yeah.
Hell of an answer, Matt. 2.8 trillion.
Ho-ho! Pretty good, pretty good. All right, Andrew, next question. What is the most expensive retail street in the world?
Ooh, Rodeo Drive.
That's a good guess. Very close. However, we're talking the other coast. At the end of 2022, Fifth Avenue in your very own New York City has reclaimed its position as the most expensive retail street in the world on average annual rents of over $2,000 per square foot. Fun fact, in 2018, it was Causeway Bay in Hong Kong, where retailers paid around $2,600 US per square foot. Good guess, though.
Guess we've got retail real estate reigniting the East Coast, West Coast battle, Matt.
That's right.
Matt, next question. Where is the largest retail mall in the world?
That's a really good question. I want to say the Mall of America in Minneapolis, but I feel like it's like Dubai or something at this point. But I'm going to go with the Mall of America.
You got a mall over there, Matt? You nailed it. The Dubai Mall. Oh, no.
Wow.
Sorry, you should have gone with your gut, Matt.
I know. Should have gone with my gut. Someday I'll check that out. I hear they have like a ski hill in there or something. What percentage of D2C retailers have a physical retail presence?
We're in the hard questions now, Matt.
Well, if you need some multiple choice, I'll give you some multiple choice. Here we go. Here's some options. 20%, 30%, 40%, or 50%. One of those four.
I'm going 30%, Matt. Final answer.
You had a 25% chance. It's actually 40%. So over the last, I don't know, call it 10 years or so, a lot of DTC retailers have started to open up brick and mortar because retail real estate is back, baby.
Next, you're going to see goodertimes.com on the corner of 5th Avenue and 42nd Street slinging Buff gear.
Go Buffs.
All right, Matt, next question. What percent of retail sales come from in-store sales?
Ooh, that's a really good question too. I'm gonna go with 68%.
Matt, you're a little light on that. It's a surprise, but it's still 90% of all retail sales still occur in the physical store.
Wow.
I like to try stuff on myself, Matt.
Yeah, you got to touch, you got to feel, you know. So the internet still hasn't killed retail, even though they've been saying that for years.
Not dead yet.
All right, next question. Why is retail so hot right now?
You know, I think we were cooped up in our homes for too long, and the world's opened back up. And I think retail companies have figured out how to get people back in the door. You know, experiential retail, they understand their customer better using technology to do so. They're using tech to find better locations and manage their business to understand how they're actually performing. We still like to buy stuff. We're still spending money, Matt.
Yeah, I think you nailed that one, Andrew. I don't think people want to sit in their house all day and surf the internet and just receive 25 boxes a day and have to break down all that cardboard when they could go stroll, you know, grab a drink, try on some stuff, maybe come home with a pair of Jordans. I think people like to get out and about.
I think you got to get your steps in, Matt.
That's right. Okay, last question for you, Andrew. It's time to divulge what your guilty pleasure shopping experience is.
Oh, jeez. I like home goods stores, Matt.
Home goods stores.
Yeah, really enjoy that. I think, you know, a good new set of plates, mugs, I don't know, sit down on a comfy couch, maybe an outdoor patio setting, things like that. Maybe a new knife set, pots, pans. Spend most of my time in my kitchen, so that's always a good place to be.
Yeah, maybe stop by like the, you know, like the little kiosk they have going where they're making, you know, some appetizers, grab something to eat.
William Sonoa was top on our wedding registry, Matt.
Oh yeah, they always have like multiple stations of the chef like cooking up something. You can get like some egg rolls over here, maybe some stuffed mushrooms over there. It's really great. You just keep going back.
Matt, next question here. From a retail experience, would you rather go shopping or out to eat?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Depends on what I'm shopping for and who I'm shopping with. Because sometimes those days could be long and tedious. However, the best part about it is you can always grab a meal, whether it's after or during or before. So I'd like to say to combine them, but you know that's not really a good answer. So I'm going to go with going out to eat. I think you know there's so many good options these days, whether it's the fast casual or sitting down having a drink. You know, maybe a craft cocktail or something before a nice meal. And I think just the restaurant experience has become so elevated lately that it's really less about the food all the time now and a little bit more about the ambiance, you know, the concept of the restaurant and, you know, what's better than just sharing some drinks and food with friends and family?
Gotta wet that palate before the meal comes, Matt. And I'm assuming this is son's kids, huh?
Absolutely. I think going out to eat with kids is great because you always get those extra French fries and chicken fingers, that you could fill yourself up on. But if I'm being honest, a nice relaxed meal with my wife is probably top on the list.
There you go. That does it.
Well, Andrew, it was great hearing your perspective on retail real estate, and let's go crush ICSC.
We'll see you all in Vegas.